we doing, YouTube? Friends, community, anyone tuning in, welcome. I hope the day is wonderful and tons of fresh rain here. New start, new possibilities, new growth, new nourishment, all good things. Wanted to, because it's been a little bit since I made a video and talked about life, where I'm at, what I'm thinking, what I'm doing. First, I want to say thank you to my family and send love to them for all the support. I just finished my first book. We're out about 50 pages. Got some short stories, got some poetry, and a little bit of concept art thrown in there. Was an absolute blast making it. Been writing. I remember like the first story I had probably done last year, honestly. So it's been the better part of a year. Just I finally got around to it last month or so, just formatting, getting everything together. Got it done, put it on Amazon, and here we are. It's pretty wild seeing my name on Amazon, something I created in my own work, even in the hands. Like my little brother sent me a picture, and it's just like mind-boggling that like I actually have a physical representation of something that I made. But it's beautiful. I love it. I'm grateful to myself for pushing through it and getting it done because formatting was rough. But again, here we are. Other updates, just went through. I had about 2 weeks and then another week, but with like a week or two in between of just pretty rough. Just leaning on vice. It's just time alone, figuring it all out, and a lot of times sitting outside, staring at the sky, going like, what do I really want? Why am I doing this to myself? Just really like I would sit there and be like, I don't want to watch anything. I don't want to waste my time scrolling. There's no movies I want to watch. Nothing of that sort. So like why what can I create that makes me want to do it every day, Like, and it took a minute and I'm still finding that. I think that's a lifelong journey. I probably mentioned it so many times before, but I think like we get into ebbs and flows of what truly feels satisfying in the moment and things that we want to work on, and they come and go, and that's all right. Right now, though, started like a new project for my portfolio and kind of just like passion. But I finished reading Fall of Hyperion. If I'm getting that wrong, that would be rough. It's the second book in the Hyperion Cantos. Just amazing. I literally every time I read it's just a movie playing in my head. So I'm like, why not draw these characters? They're cool as fuck. It's something I'm passionate about. It'd be fun. And there's not too much concept art out there for it, so give it my all, put my own twist on it, maybe get hired for it. You never know. But I'm on Endymion. I might be butchering that, but only probably 10 pages in. But like he started, like the way Dan Simmons writes is huge influence, huge, just huge. Read that to get me out of kind of going back a little bit, but I read The Way of the Peaceful Warrior. It was a recommendation from Tyler Bodkins. I mentioned him before. Great. It's also, I mean, it's been on my list for a while too, but I read it literally, it's Sunday right now. I started it last Sunday, finished it Tuesday. Like, I spent hours those 2 days reading it, marking it up. I have a quote from it. It might take me a minute to pull it, but let's pull it. Let's pull it. Fuck. Overall, I think because I bought it. It was sitting on my shelf right there next to my girl that I painted. It was literally sitting right there, and I was like, I feel so pulled to read this. And because it was recommended, I felt even more pulled because it's like, okay, if it's recommended by my boy, can't be bad. This is the quote towards the end of the book, and the night that I read it, it hit me like a motherfucking truck. Again, everything in perfect timing, and I think things do find you when they're meant to find you. Here we go. There's no need to search. Achievement leads to nowhere. It makes no difference at all, so just be happy now. Love is the reality of the world, because it is all one, you see? And the only laws are paradox, humor, and change. There is no problem, never was, and never will be. Release your struggle, let go of your mind, throw away your concerns, and relax into the world. No need to resist life. Just do your best. Open your eyes and see that you are far more than you imagine. You are the world, you are the universe, you are yourself, and everyone else too. It's all the marvelous play of God. Wake up, regain your humor. Don't worry, you are already free. The way of the peaceful warrior. As a boy sitting outside staring at the sky looking for overthinking meaning and what I'm truly meant to do, that hit. And I think for me, I know, like, I've done weeks and weeks of these tests for myself to see, like, okay, do I perform better, like, fully sober? What my diet looks like. And again, like, I'm young, it'll all change as I grow, I'm sure. But being in, like, my high spirits, disciplining myself in those areas makes me feel more alive, and I can put my attention to something like art and creating tenfold than I would. And I laugh, and I'm happier, and I'm smiling, and more things, you know? Like, I've gone to the vices so many times, and it's like, why did I do that, you know? Like, I'd rather be sober me and just, like, work and be normal. You know, especially when I'm solo, and it's like, all my friends are doing their own thing. So it's like, I gotta do my own thing. Get ahead, build what I want to build, and then, like, savor those moments, even with family and friends. Savor those moments that are to come. And let loose a little there, you know? It's at least my personal balance. Again, figuring it all out. Those are pretty much my updates. Again, just surreal being an author. Like, it's surreal that I can call myself an author, you know? Like, I always knew I'd make books, art books, comics, even if it took me another 10 years, you know? But it's like something felt so right, and this couple of those stories I needed to get out, and I feel like the world, even if it touches 10 people, I think that'll, like, the butterfly effect, like, it'll change more than I could ever imagine, you know? So yeah, that's pretty much life updates. Got some couple thoughts here. Along with that, one I wrote down, drink break. Stay hydrated, drink your water. Can't go down the wrong pipe, though. That would be rough. Also, I'm in the desert right now. We're getting rain. It's great. Like, last night, I literally woke up from a thunderstorm. That's pretty crazy. But I wrote down earlier in the week, I don't know if any of you have played or heard of these games, but I wanted to list them off because it's crazy to me how some of these things just get lost or, like, stuck in time from when they were played, you know? So the first one's Firefall. I'll post some clips and videos of it. Second one's H1Z1. Battle Royale. And even like the survival mode, but like watching Ninja play that, like when I was a kid. Peak experience. And then a third one just to like put it on there because I haven't played it in a while. It's Fancy Pants Adventure, I think. Could butcher that, but it's just like I said, it's insane to me the rate of change and how like some of these are just like their own digital wasteland. Like they're just left behind. Like I played Firefall when I was like, I feel like the first games I played were, other than like old Xbox games with my older brothers, like my first one on the PC was Minecraft, like OG Minecraft. And then maybe even Spore. And Firefall. Like I remember playing Firefall and being like, dude, this is fucking like, I'm pretty sure like you could spawn in your bike. Dude, like the bikes looks like the characters look sick, the bike looks sick, like the whole world was sick. Like I was like, get me in here. So yeah, just thinking back on those, giving them their love, giving them their cookies, their flowers, cookies. I was hungry. But I guess just immortalizing them for myself almost. And in this video. Another thing I wanted to talk about is remote viewing. Hear me out on this one. There's this app. Found it from Mr. the Shaman himself. Matt McCusker. Butchering this morning. Anyways, the Shaman. Him and Shane. Wonderful. 717 gang. You know. But went back to one of their old podcasts and he was talking about remote viewing in this app called RV Tournament. I said, shit, I meditate. I think I could do it. Picked it up. Literally. Now the other day I failed one. It happens. It happens. I've probably scored, I'd say 85% right. I'll show you one the other day and I was like, wow, like this is literally what I saw in my head. Literally. Alright, so basically you get 4 digits, then a dash, then 4 more digits. Just numbers. That's it. You go relax, meditate, say, hey, show me the target image that I see when this is done. Wait, whatever you see, you get. This is what those were my notes. Alright. Kind of like bunny ears, just like pointy. I wrote curving and circular. Sorry for the focus. Right, those are my notes. I couldn't see the image. You have to pick between two. Like gives you the numbers and you can write your notes. Then you go to the next page and you can pick between two. The top one was the correct image that I chose with 100% confidence because of that bunny. That little bunny ear. Look at that shit. Look at the shape of that horse and that guy. You're telling me I didn't go into the future and just read that up? Come on. Crazy. I've only used it remote viewing for that app, but like that to me is like, okay. If I can do this, if Matt was doing it, bro, we can all do this. Like we can all, whether it's like spirit, source, God, whatever you want to call it, or even like guides, giving us like little tidbits to follow and like go along and figure out. Or if it's like we're actually seeing, like getting hints of the future because the future, past and present are all happening at once. So it's like technically we could tap into them. Who knows? Just wanted to share. I think it's absolutely brilliant that I've even done 80% right. Like, you know, along with that, just doing, been like on and off reading Hands of Light. I forget the author. Let me just grab it. Hands of Light by Barbara Ann Brennan. Amazing book. It'll probably be backwards because it can't. It's Hands of Light, A Guide to Healing Through the Human Energy Field. Amazing book. I've been just like reading on and off. I took a while because I was reading Hyperion. But back to that, I've been trying to do either like short meditations just to fix my breath. Also just staying mindful of that. A ton of that in the Peaceful Warrior too. But I did deeper meditation. I did one yesterday or 2 days ago. And she explains some of the meditations in her book, but basically starting with a golden light above your crown chakra, comes down through the tube from the base of your spine up to pretty much your crown. You take the orb of golden light to your solar plexus. And in my meditation, I was just literally sitting on the ground, like my one little mat. And I pictured like, it's not like astral projection. It might be, I don't really know. I'm not like fully out of my body, but I can see myself, or like a rough, kind of like how I remote view. Like I get hints of things, but this I can like, because I know the room, I can picture it in my mind. Because I'm just visual, and that's how my mind works. Basically, golden light here. You expand that golden light to cover yourself, cover the room, cover your house, cover your neighborhood, cover your city, your state, the earth, the moon, the solar system, the galaxy, the universe. You bring that golden light back in. You do all this slowly. You feel the love, you feel the ancient knowledge, you feel that you are the universe and that all this golden light has always been there, will always be there. You can always tap into it. And for me, as I was meditating, there was like either my energy self mirroring me or another spirit guide along with me, like sitting across from me, doing it with me almost. Beautiful. Literally, I was smiling the whole meditation. I try not to focus on it because I was in the depths. But just like coming back, breathing, and being like literally feeling that love, feeling that weight lifted off of you and that peace. It's amazing. Also, again, with like disciplining myself, I feel like my spirit's up, my frequency's raised because like I'm happier, I'm more me, I'm in my routine, like I'm in myself. Not that I have a routine, but you get it. I feel like it's just everything clicks when I know that I'm taking care of myself, doing good for myself, being kind to others, being open-minded, loving everybody, trying to send love to everybody, forgiving those that have done me wrong. Like when I'm in alignment, everything else is in alignment, and like it makes so much sense. And why I put it off some weeks and like go to vices, I don't know. Sometimes it is, maybe I'm overthinking and I just gotta calm myself down. Again, you don't really know why some things happen in such perfect timing. It's just the divine acting in the perfect way that it does. Also, healing, I've been working to just heal myself. I forget who I found it from, but it's sort of like a mantra, and I have it posted in my bathroom mirrors. Like every time I'm in there, I stop, center myself, breathe, and just say like, "Isn't it wonderful? I'm in my dream home. Isn't it wonderful how easily money flows to me? Isn't it wonderful? I'm healed. My body heals itself. My body's in perfect health. Isn't it wonderful how happy I am? How everything is in alignment? Isn't it wonderful how abundant I am? How peaceful I am? Isn't it wonderful I get to spend time with my wife?" Just like putting myself into what I want to be, who I want to be, and saying, "Isn't it wonderful?" And like smiling, feeling it, and then knowing it, and then just going on about my day. And like it's great. Like it is crazy because years ago I would be sitting in my room reading and not even thinking about this shit. But now I'm like, I believe so much in the esoteric, so much in spirit guides, so much in love, source, energy, all of it. Like I truly think We are guided. We are loved beyond imagination. Like my reading The Hands of Light and like her experience and her talking about like the light you see, you meet one of the angels. I forget the name, but you talk about everything you've done. You see your whole life in front of you, and you go on to that light-filled world beyond your imagination. And I always picture like literally waking up, just like rising from a grass, like in a grassy meadow. Your spirit family's around you. Everything is just beautiful beyond imagination. Like, and I'm so glad I read that because now that image will be with me forever and it'll grow and grow and grow as I grow. I would say if you don't believe in a traditional God, universe, or energy, believe in yourself. Because if you believe in yourself, you are part of the whole, so you believe in the whole. If that makes sense. Last final thought. I wrote this the other day on my phone. Also, just been staying off the app, like social media. I deleted all my Instagrams except for like one that it's just my friends, literally. And TikTok, I literally go on there to post and see what my friends are up to on there. And just my phone, and like my notes app is literally just like I'll write something down if I really need to, but most of the time I'm just going with the flow. But I wrote this. Kind of want to end on this. So here we go. Oh, I almost dropped it. All right, y'all ready? All right. I'm only here once. I will grow old, so I want to sink as much energy as I can into what I love and want to make, to inspire and add value to the world, to grow and love more every day. Simple stuff. Again, I probably mentioned it before. We are only here once. I am only this age once. I do think about, should I be out more? Should I be meeting people? And part of me thinks yes, but part of me thinks I have work to do. I have creations to make. I am completely fine being alone. I'm at peace in my own energy. I love spending time here. Less and less online because I think the internet truly does suck you in, and it is its own world. Like I'll watch even a YouTube video or stream and be like, I'm way too focused. Like I literally am sucked in. You know what I mean? Like I'm in their life, watching their life instead of living mine. So less and less time doing that, more time doing creative stuff on here and using my time wisely. But truly, we are only here once. And we truly are only here and now, and you can only make an act here and now. Action is the now. You could think and dwell on your past. You could think and dwell on your future. But the only thing that changes is the action you make here and now. There's a saying from The Way of the Wizard, and it's Merlin talking to Arthur. No. It's from My Happiness book by Matthew Ricard, I believe. But he talks about, there's a story about an old monk and a young monk who's training. And they go by, they're walking through a forest, they see a woman who needs help. I believe she's pregnant, crossing the bridge or a stream or something. And the old man carries her to help her. And the young man says, I thought we didn't go out of our way to help her or something like that. I'm not going to get it exactly. The old man basically says, you're still thinking about her when she's back there. We've already walked half a mile or whatever. I've let her go. She's completely out of my mind. And you're still holding on to her. You know what I mean? It's like attaching to your past thoughts, self, people, and they aren't even there. You're giving that more power than the here and now. You're not living presently. I hope that makes sense. Kind of off the cuff there. Didn't really think about that one, but I thought that was powerful. So I wanted to share. I think kind of gonna end it on this too. Watching a ton of stuff about Three Eye Atlas and all the changes, all what spirit mediums think's coming. I think there's a reason I went through my own personal weeks of like taking a break and then realigning, taking a break, realigning. I think where I'm at now, just like eating cleaner, taking care of myself, loving the world around me more, and like getting back into my energy is going to prepare me for my personal change and helping others in their change. I know there's a ton of people that I follow on YouTube talking about being the lighthouse in the storm to come, guiding those, being open-minded, helping those that come to the light, and helping them realize that like it is all love. We truly are all one. We are all source. We are all connected. Like the only thing that matters is love, because we are all love. I think everything is going to change for the better. I get that feeling. It may take a little chaos. It may take on parts that it may take on in ways that we didn't think of, or that might not be the best in the moment, but in the long term will help us. I don't know what that means. It's just what I've heard. If I could do it, I would wish for peaceful change, a loving change, and everybody just to go, oh, shit. You know? Just like a download. And I think we all will get downloads. I think we will awaken. I think we will all come more into ourselves and into what humanity truly is and what humans were meant to do. To love the earth, to love each other, to expand, and just love. That's one of the reasons I love reading Hyperion, is because one, it's sci-fi and like talks about humanity in hundreds, thousands of years from now. It's like the way this dude has pictured humanity, like it's just like portals that go between worlds that are light years away. Like, bruh, we could be there if we just work together, put our minds together, and expanded galactically. Like, what if we were in the space age in the next 10 years? I'm making art for people on Mars, people in another galaxy. I get on a spaceship and travel in cryo sleep and go to a whole other planet. What the fuck? I'll leave it there. Don't want to go too deep into it because I love this shit. But thank you all for tuning into my ideas, my life, my thoughts on everything, my take. I appreciate y'all. Just know you all are loved. I send love to all of my community, all of my supporters, everybody that takes the time out of their life to see what I have to say, puts energy into it. If you want to comment, leave love, spread love. You are loved. Like, you are loved. I love you. It is okay. Everything is alright. All I can say is raise your own frequency, find what works for you, find what makes you happy. If you're in a bad spot, literally laugh. Literally make yourself laugh, and you will laugh at that you made yourself laugh. And it'll be like, damn, everything is okay. With that, peace. I'll see y'all soon. Much love.